Aloha, loves. Aloha, suns and waters. You will hear a lot of noise in the background, but just bear with me. I feel like that's something to do with the energy as well. Like there's going to have a lot of noise, a lot of distractions. But how are you able to hold your attention? Are you still going to be able to focus on the bigger picture, focus on what you're trying to attract in? We're going to get a card from the angels and ancestors. I'm feeling the vibes heavily about, for the women, using your womb wisely. Your womb is the portal which brings forth life. And I feel like if some of you aren't celibate, to use your menstrual cycle as a period of celibacy. I know in this day and age, a lot of people are in the vibes of just put the towel down. But those are times specially made for women to create something else other than a physical baby. It's about bringing something else to life. This could be a project. This could be friendship, something, whatever it is you're focusing on. All right. So I'm also hearing to, and this is also, for the masculines, be understanding with the women when it comes to that time of the month, being encouraging or some shit like that. But when you're cooking, I'm also hearing when you're cooking, there's something about the food. I don't know if there's recalls that's going on or what, but spirit really wants you to sing while you're cooking, while you're preparing the food. They are calling a lot of you. Maybe a lot of you have been not praying over your food lately, like even when you're going out to eat, you're going out to get a drink, whatever it is, source, bless this food, allow this food to nourish my body, this drink to nourish my body, bless the hands that prepared this food, is what I was getting. And for those of you, like I said, if you're not going out to eat, make sure you're singing while you're preparing your food. There's something about your voice. It's like a healing frequency. It's going to do something. It's going to do something. Look at this. We have trader, exchange energy to create abundance. That's a whole vibe right there. That's a whole vibe, okay? Exchange energy to create abundance. So the message of this card is make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. Beautiful. The trader brings the lessons and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand or be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe, or both. For example, if you're a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you're giving them. And when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. The trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So if you're lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you're being invited to share your time, your gifts, your understanding with others. If you're feeling frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what can you get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you feel you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. I love this. I love this vibe. I love it. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magic Guardian. Unlock your magic within. So there's some sort of exchange happening. Maybe someone has been holding back. And it's like, now is the time to give. I feel like we're always so prepared to receive. Like, all right, Spirit, I'm ready to receive. I'm open and receptive. And it's like, this is the season of giving. This is the season of giving. I'm even seeing someone, like, if you know the finances are a little tight, maybe you're the one giving some sort of nourishment, giving someone food. Make sure you're blessing the food, singing over the food, praying over the food. This is some sort of exchange. Yes, and this Magic Guardian card, she's like holding this bowl. This could even be tea, right? Maybe somebody near you isn't feeling too well, and it's like giving an offering. There's something interesting in these cards. The masculine has dreadlocks and the feminine has braids in her hair that sort of resembles dreadlocks. And they both have like this turban on their head. So it's like someone who has their crown on. This is like a crown chakra activation is the vibes that I'm getting here. What else was I feeling? But definitely an energetic exchange. It's giving, oh wow, both of these cards are giving like Nepal vibes. Nepal is what I'm getting here. Like that printing of the pillow and then her clothes. Like very like hippie like vibes. All right, so that's the vibe here. Unlock the magic within. So just know that whatever you're giving, it's gonna be brought back to you tenfold, okay? So don't feel like you need to keep things to yourself, even if this may be speaking up, being honest about something, right? All right, let me get a card from the tarot deck and see what is going on with this energy. I love it though. I love it. Nepal. I feel like somebody here could be traveling to somewhere different. Maybe you live in Nepal. Wow. Wow. So we have Ace of Stones. That would be the Ace of Coins. And we have the Stag, which is number 8. I'm seeing the Strength card vibes here. Let me read it from the book if I have time. If I have any time. I find this so interesting because what I recently been doing was opening up my YouTube live chats for free readings. I was just like, why not? You know, I make videos every day, so it's like right on point with this trader energy. Exchanging my energy to create abundance. But it's like, what did it say? Not doing it to expect something, right? I'm not expecting anything out of it. I just want to give. I want to offer my services. I want to be of service and bring people clarity. So, Ace of Stones, where you at? The foundation of life. Oh my God. I love this. The most potent act of the mind is to conceive. Hold up. Excuse me, my bad. Oh, fuck. I tried to hold that sneeze in and that was loud as hell. My bad. The most potent act of the mind is to conceive of an idea and manifest it into practical material reality. So this is for the men too, right? It's like conceiving, right? I'm hearing immaculate conception. Virgin Mary vibes. Virgin. That's something, but it doesn't have to do with sex, all right? But heavy on the conceiving, giving birth to something, bringing something to life. Okay, my bad. This means being able to formulate and marshal your thoughts to bring about a real world change or transmutation of a wish, dream, or desire, making it physically happen. The energy is potent. And I feel like that's why it's heavy on the blessing the food because you're using it to nourish your body. It's going to be sitting in your digestive system, in your womb space, right? Bringing things to life or allowing you to get some sort of inspiration, some sort of idea. I'm even seeing enough energy so you can be of service, so you can exchange energy to create this abundance. Okay, then we have the stag. Let's see. I'm so excited about this energy, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Whoa, this is a long reading. We'll see if we have time to read this. Okay. The concepts of forgiveness and reward are not appropriate here. They are human ideas. Alright, so they are human ideas which have no reality in natural love. One reaps what one has sown, just as right or generous action brings fulfillment and peace. Greed and vengeful desire brings bitter loneliness and disillusion. I gotta read that line again because that's big things. Big things. Like, I feel like somebody has to get that in their head for some reason. Like, this is huge. This is huge. Being in that fucking energy of expecting miracles. Huh. I just heard Spirit say you better act right. You better act right. You better act like you're a miracle in the flesh. You have gifts that needs to be shared. Okay, I'm gonna read. Sorry guys, sorry. My bad. My bad. I just can't wait. I'm excited. Okay, so where was I? Sorry. Okay. One reaps what one has sown. I know all my gardeners know big time about that energy when it comes to harvest time. Just as right. So, okay? This may be a hard one for people. Just as right or generous action brings fulfillment and peace, greed and vengeful desire bring bitter loneliness and disillusion. Balance will be maintained by the planet's ecosystem. The justice it dispenses is long lasting. Whew, boy. And it is both merciful and irrevocable in its final conclusions. We are guests of the earth, not its masters. And like ill mannered children at the banquet, wait, hold on, what? At a banquet offered freely by a generous and forgiving host, we have behaved badly and are in danger of spoiling the gathering for everyone else. Our thoughtless greed and selfishness has seriously disturbed the ecosystem. Ooh, ecosystem. Yikes. The fine balance and interdependent connection between nature and humans is pivotal. If the balance is disturbed by any inappropriate or thoughtless action, there will surely be a natural reaction, and the balance will have to reset. On an individual level, this may involve haunting guilt over a wrong action or subconscious feeling of bitterness because of an unfair situation. It signifies the karmic wheel of justice that rules our basic concepts of right and wrong, and the inescapable faith that justice will always be done. On a global level, it may mean that the thoughtless rape of the rainforest will one day severely affect the weather patterns, and the polluted seas will one day produce poisoned fish that will be inedible. Oh my God. But that's not happening, right? Because you blessing the food, you blessing your plants that you growing in the garden. That's why heavy on the food recalls. Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. One day in the not too distant future, our host, the Earth, may have no option but to give notice that the pendulum of justice has swung away from us, and we will no longer be welcomed at the banquet. Both on an individual level and as a civilization, we are responsible for our actions and must be aware of their consequences. Well, damn. I feel like that's definitely outside noise, to be honest. Like, if somebody's like, that ain't me, I mean, heavy on the accountability, but I feel like that's outside noise. I feel like for the collective I read for, I feel like you're in this energy of knowing what you reap what you sow. And you're in this energy, and if you aren't, spirit's calling you to um do righteous things and be generous, because that's what's going to bring fulfillment and peace. There's no space for greed or vengeful desires, because it's going to bring in that bitter energy, right? So this speaks of universal balance, judgment, universal lore. The land and the king are one. This speaks of also divine intervention and the sovereignty of the land. So this makes sense as to why spirit's calling you to sing, to make sure you're praying, because as you focus on allowing the ecosystem to nourish you, or even, what is the word? Expecting nourishment, right? Because we don't know, especially shopping in a store, right? We don't know what they're doing to the food, but we're expecting it to nourish our body. But it's like spirit needs a little help. The ecosystem needs help. And I feel like it's something to do with your voice and your prayer and your womb space, right? And the rest energy came up again as well. We had the 4 of arrows, and it spoke of rest and like that tantrum energy, the naughty kids not being invited to the banquet again. Like, that's heavy vibes right there. Like, it gives me the vibes of when a child doesn't take a nap, right? And they're all fussy and whatnot. That doesn't make the child a bad child. It just means that it's lacking something. And what does it need? Rest, nourishment, love. Okay, so I'm going to just read the 4 of arrows and close this off. Recharging after a period of stressful activity, work, or emotional trauma. Allow time for the imagination to sojourn into the other world, to renew and rejuvenate vitality. Renew and rejuvenate vitality. So I feel like that's not just for self, but your surroundings, for Mama Earth. All right, because if the rest is off, it's going to bring about frustration. So I hope that, I trust that helps and brings clarity and insight and inspiration and encouragement and empowerment. Be of service. Be of service. Be open to give. Because when you're just open to give, like, you're going to receive, because that's universal law. It's cause and effect. You don't have to even sweat it, is what I'm hearing. I love you all. Aloha.